Hi, I'm Ryan Hamilton, and I'm a PhD student studying astronomy here at New Mexico State University. I'd like to take a minute to talk about something that goes on all around us, but few people realize.
Cannibalism.
It really does go on everywhere around us. Don't believe me? Some bacteria will kill and eat their neighbors when nutrients start to get a little scarce. Paleontologists have even found some dinosaurs that have teeth marks from the same kind of dinosaur. And we know that some mammals do it as well, but that's really kind of gross, so here's some pictures of kitties instead. Now what if I were to tell you that cannibalism occurs on even greater scales? That the entire universe in which we live is filled with galaxies that devour their companions, and planets that eat comets that they grew up with, and stars that literally suck the life out of their siblings. The focus of my PhD work has been on that last particular type of cannibalism, studying stellar systems called cataclysmic variables. They're the end result of two stars that form together, but one ends up being many, many times more massive than the other. As this more massive star reaches the end of its life, it throws off all of its outer layers that it can't hold on to anymore. It leaves behind a funky little remnant called a white dwarf. It's really just the core of the massive star, but it contains the same amount of mass as our own sun packed into something the size of the Earth. The two stars end up getting very, very close to each other. So close that the white dwarf actually begins to pull part of the lower mass star onto itself. Quite literally, the white dwarf cannibalizes the lower mass star as time goes on. This can actually lead to a supernova. Some of the most important supernovae in the universe might be the result of this scenario. We've used observations from some of the largest telescopes on the planet to show that the low-mass stars in some of these systems appears quite differently than expected. Just how they're different will actually tell us a lot about how stars form and evolve together throughout the entire universe. So while we have all the big picture stuff figured out, there are still some important details that are not quite so good. Predictions of what the abundances of key chemical elements in the lower mass star appear to be one such detail. So why am I sci-funding? Your contributions will go directly towards my attending two extremely important conferences this year. One in Spain this June and another in California this January. Anything I'm able to raise past my goal will go towards reducing my ever-increasing tuition burdens here, and you can find out all the details in the description. I want to thank you for checking out my project. I really do appreciate it. I hope I was able to teach you a little bit about cannibalism throughout our universe. Have a good one and clear skies. Have a question? Please feel free to get in touch with me in any of the ways listed here. And don't forget to head over to rockethub.com and check out all the great projects in this SciFun challenge. Thanks again.